What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. Trying a new series out here today. Don't know how long it's going to go. It was kind of fun. Like, I actually had a little bit of fun while I was recording the part that you're about to see. But the other day, I was taking a dump, looking on TikTok. Between all the asses, I saw some football stuff. There's football content. There's a filter that puts a logo on your head of an NFL team, and it, like, randomizes it. And people were building different things. They were building fantasy lineups. They were building, like, can this team go undefeated? And I was like, well, why not just take that, kind of modify it a little bit, and put it into a Madden rebuild? Can I make a team from this randomized TikTok thing? TikTok, yes, I am 29 years old on TikTok. Let's go. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to randomize it. We're going to pick a quarterback, a running back, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 offensive line, and 1 defense. And then the final little aspect is we're going to spin. We're going to figure out what team we roll, and based upon that team's position in their division, that is how many years we are going to have to rebuild. So without further ado, let's draw up this team. For Jaguars, we'll go Trevor Lawrence. Eagles, give me offensive line. Broncos will take... give me the defense. Raiders. Josh Jacobs. Hope we got some stud wide receivers here. 49ers, give me Brendan... give me Debo. I'll take Debo Samuel. Broncos again. Noah Fant. Pretty much need our wide receivers O-line. Why am I getting the Cortland Sutton? Our final playmaker, our wide receiver, is going to be, we don't really have a true one, and Tyreek Hill. All right, so the final team that we're going to roll here is going to be the number of years we have to rebuild. Based upon where they are at in their division, we have the Miami Dolphins. They are second place in the AFCs. We have 2 years to win a Super Bowl with this squad. The squad has been drafted up. I think it's probably just going to be easiest, whatever team I end up picking for the defense. If we do more of these series and you guys do enjoy it, defense will probably just be the base team. I feel like that's going to be easiest. So we selected the Eagles offensive line. So we have the monster Jordan Mailata here at left tackle, Siamalu, superstar Kelsey, superstar Brooks, superstar Lane Johnson. Tight end, we got Noah Fant. Skill position players on the wide receiver side, boy, we got Sutton. Still sticking there, didn't have to move. Tyreek Hill, Debo Samuel. Tyreek going to absolutely feast. Doesn't look particularly happy to be there in Denver. Kind of makes sense as a divisional rival. Same goes for Josh Jacobs. Probably not blown away at the fact that he's now playing at Mile High Stadium. But for us and in this rebuild, I hope he's going to be utterly dangerous. And I do think we have John Elway's dream. John Elway probably dreamed of this moment, having Trevor Lawrence as his quarterback 1 under center. And that is what we're going to try to do. 2 years, though, I'm a little worried. I don't know if within 2 years we're going to get Trevor Lawrence to that point where he can carry this squad to a Super Bowl. But I think he definitely has an offensive line and skill position players around him that he just doesn't have in Jacksonville right now. And if we are going to win with Trevor Lawrence in 2 years, I'm pretty glad we have the Eagles offensive line, a win-now skill position set players. That wasn't like we got a bad one. It wasn't like we rolled the Jets 5 times randomly and got stuck with garbage skill position players. And then here's the defense led by Von Miller, 95 superstar X Factor. We got Chubb, who's legit, Simmons, who's legit, Kareem Jackson, 87, D-line. The front three's not too bad. It's solid. The secondary's absolutely stacked. I'm not going to be doing any trades this year, but going into next year, by all means, we can trade some players to try to win within that 2-year parameter. And there are a lot of surplus guys here on the Broncos that I think we could eventually trade. But we're going to go Callahan, Fuller. I think we got to get PS2, the starting reps. It's only 2 years, but in those 2 years, he can do a lot of damage getting on the field and getting that XP right away. So without further ado, let's start year 1 with our TikTok rebuild squad. So right around the midway point, an issue here. Maybe, I don't know if there's always going to be an issue because you're going to be trading players, you're going to be dead salary cap, but we have no money to re-sign anybody, and this is a lot of players.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Johnson, Sutton, Fuller, Jackson, Callahan, you could argue all of them, especially, we're going to have a depleted secondary. Cortland Sutton's the biggest one. We don't even have a chance in hell of re-signing him. So that's always awesome. That's always something to deal with. But hey, I'm glad we have a little bit of diversity because we're pretty much getting a glorified Pro Bowl squad to try to win a Super Bowl with. So we finished year one, in which apparently has become a lot more must-win than I thought, because we're going to be probably a much weaker roster next season. 11-6, second place in the AFC West. Only a game behind the Chiefs. Usually the Chiefs pull away there. Let's see what our squad did. I don't really care so much about the other performers in the league. I want to see what did we do. And Trevor Lawrence, very good. 4,000 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 picks as a rookie. Yes, sir. We had 1,700 yards, 14 touchdowns for Josh Jacobs. Tyreek led the room, 94 catches, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. Debo with 969. Nice. And 11 touchdowns. Noah Fant, 670 and 7. And Cortland Sutton, 550 and 5. So all those guys very much contributed on the offense here this season. Defensively, 102 tackles for Josie Jewell. We had 16 sacks Von Miller, 12 for Bradley Chubb, 6 sacks, 19 TFLs for Draymond Jones. 15 and 5 for Shelby Harris, so that D-line very dominant. PS2, the rookie at Alabama, 4 interceptions, 3 for Callahan, 3 for Jackson, 2 for Fuller. But that's also, eight interceptions that we just can't afford to keep in the building. It's gonna be tough, but PS2, hey, he has a chance to become the face of the secondary, which is pretty cool. Plus, we have Darby for depth, Ojemudia for. I think we'll be fine. Quick look at the yearly awards. MVP went to Alvin Kamara. For the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, went to Mahomes. We have Josh Jacobs coming in number 5. Lawrence at 9. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller coming in at number 2. Bradley Chubb at 8. So, we're balling for sure. Trevor Lawrence, number 2 for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Javonte Williams is there, doesn't really count. PS2 coming in at number 3. And then just for the rest of these individual awards, wow, Von Miller's the only guy getting linebacker of the year. Fine, is what it is. We've made the playoffs. We're going to try and win the Super Bowl. I feel like the fairest way to do this is just play the moments, but we'll pop a bear. Things get too many threes and outs. Too many times the Denver Broncos are not getting into Colts and whoever's territory that we're playing throughout this stretch. We'll hop in and we'll try to right the ship here a little bit. So up first is Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts. I feel pretty good. Of course they have Colin Kaepernick. Man, that might have to be one. We just have like a little bit of a generator, and if we're lucky enough, we'll get Colin Kaepernick because he's unstoppable in this game. So we have the red zone. We get the opening score of the game. Point being is I have done a Jags rebuild. I have played with Trevor Lawrence. So at least I'm a little familiar once we get on the sticks. As we go into the second half, tied up at 10 apiece. Low-scoring game. Both defenses doing the job. See, I probably should have came in there. We had to settle for a field goal. Colts get the touchdown. That's not looking like what we want. Big end of game. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 10. Fourth quarter. Colts have themselves a home field advantage. We got T-Law back there trying to organize. I think we have 2 very good options, excluding Tyreek Hill here. I think Debo and Fant, we're going to focus here and prioritize getting the first down. Oh my God, why? Make that throw, Sutton. Eddie catches it. Let's go. Set to be free agent. I don't think there's any way we can manipulate the cap to get him back. So this could be Cortland Sutton's final little push here as a Denver Bronco. We get the touchdown. We stop them on 4th down. We get in the red zone. Quick turnaround. We end up kicking a field goal, which I hate because we took no time off the clock. But it was still enough to stop Colin Kaepernick from 2-minute driving our ass down there. Not a great game for Trevor Lawrence. 120 yards. So he had 2 interceptions when we hopped in. Is what it is. I think you just look at the rest of it, man. We can just rely on the run game when you need to. 100 yards, 2 tutties. Josh Jacobs, great defense. It's old school formula to win in playoff games, and we're moving on. Second round of the playoffs, we got the 12-5 Lamar Jackson-led Baltimore Ravens. We'll say Ravens are a team I don't commonly see them like deep in the playoffs a lot. Not nearly to the likelihood and the rate that you see like the Chiefs and the Browns. I don't know why. I feel like Lamar is pretty much should be dominant and overpowered and unstoppable in the sim. Maybe more so than what he is. But we don't really need that being buffed, right? There's enough nonsense going on in the sim as it is. High scoring first quarter going into the end of the first. We'll come in 3rd down on the 5-yard line. 3rd and 3 can still get a first down. Coach wants slants. It's not C4 just pulling slants. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's not interception. That's what it is. It's 0 chance incompletion. 50% chance touchdown, 50% chance interception. Let's go Tyreek. Actually, we could probably just do the damn thing with Jesus. Oh, reach out. We got the first down. Actually, might not be the worst thing here. We can get the first down, take him to the 2-minute warning, get the touchdown, which we do Turnover. Ravens with the turnover. I will say, Lamar Jackson, I'm a Lamar Jackson stan. I have been a big-time Lamar Jackson fan ever since he was back in Louisville. But he is known to have a brain fart or two during a football game, and this is not looking great for our squad for a playoff push. They have home field advantage. That's our fault for not winning enough games in the regular season. Need a touchdown here. Let's go. Who needs... Lamar Jackson who? No. See, no. I refuse to believe that if you got my quarterback doing some sort of gymnastic routine after he's sacked and he's fumbling the ball, he's probably going to catch that. He's probably going to recover it. I don't think you have my quarterback here trying to do fucking kip up and he's not going to try to get a hands on the football. Look at this. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. God damn it. All right. Ran into the goddamn wood chipper known as the Baltimore Ravens. It's okay. We still got one more year. I tried freeing up some funds. Literally got rid of all of our expensive backups. And, yeah, no chance. No chance. All right, so look at our squad here. Across the board, we lost some players. Do have a little bit of salary cap, though. I guess it was just the rollover into the offseason. We have 15 million bucks, which is not a lot. But it might be enough. I just feel like we should try, again, all about trying to keep it as honest as possible. I think we should throw some money here at Courtland Sutton because he was a guy that we initially drafted. It wasn't like he was just a part of the Broncos team who's still there. He was a guy that we initially tried to bring in. And unfortunately, though, if we do look at that direction and we want to try to retain him, just no money to re-sign or bring. Like, we got Johnson here. I don't think there's any way. Like, give him, like, something disrespectful like that. We could try it. But I don't think he's going to be coming back. It won't even let me do it. So hopefully we can get Courtland Sutton and then just draft and fill out the rest of the defense. All right, so we got Courtland Sutton back on a, what was it, like 50 million bucks, something like that. Not too big of a deal. And I do have a good couple connections here in the draft if we can land the right targets that I think we'll be fine. All right, so we kind of came into this draft knowing that we have to do work on the defensive side of the ball. There are players that do look fairly good. This is the best guy on the board, Joel Spencer. We actually do need a new starting strong safety. Early first rounder, great combine, but the issue is that we could just as easily take one of these third round safeties, probably more so Eric Russell at Notre Dame here. He is a mid first round talent. And then look elsewhere. We have a couple of guys here, late first round corners. They're also going to be in the second round. It's really about how that second round board's going to kind of fall for us. We have some talented linebackers, mid first round outside linebacker, power rusher. We have an early first rounder here in the second round. When's he going? Mid second, Leonard Leach. We don't actually really even need this guy. We need middle linebackers. I don't really need an edge rusher. We have Von Miller. We have Chow. That's just a great player. I'm thinking we just got to go BPA at this point. So our first pick at 27 of the first round is going to be Joel Spencer out of Arizona State. Great combine, probably a great partier. 77 hidden dev, number 9 in true value, getting him at 27, 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 77 pursuit, 83 hit power, 73 zone, 70 catching. Pretty dangerous. That looks like honestly an upgrade over Kareem Jackson, who we could not afford to re-sign, unfortunately. Now we're just in a straight BPA. We got Eric Russell here, 7'4" combine, mid first round talent. Now I'm just wondering, can we shuffle some guys around? Not really overly impressed with the other guys that are remaining. He's 75 hit. I had to, man. We had to. Got to figure out a way to make it work. Kind of like the PS2 pick, right? So many, Bronco fans upset they didn't go Justin Fields, but you're seeing it was Surtain. It wasn't a bad pick. The guy looks like an absolute baller, and sometimes you just got to figure out maybe not so much to draft for your needs. Just get the best players and make it work. We only have one more year, so you got to figure out a way to maybe get Eric Russell on the field, but it looks like one hell of a player. We got pretty much the top 2 safeties in this draft. All right, here's our draft recap. Very happy with our first 2 picks, even though it might not have been the most, ticking off the boxes of what we really need to improve. Rest of the draft, we got some normal dev guys, 71 normal dev, 69 niece. But something that, we're going to have to do now before we start the second and final year of this rebuild. We have all those future draft picks, have a couple depth players we might be able to move around. We need to aggressively try to trade to improve this squad because I am a little bit worried because we are probably on paper not as strong as we were last year, that the results are going to be the same if we don't try and do everything and exhaust every single option to make this team a Super Bowl contender. All right, we were able to get one improvement, had to do it, and it had to fit within our salary cap. We only had $3 million, and I really do feel like our D-line's okay, but our linebackers are shit. So I was able to get Devin White from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I had to send 2023 first rounder, 2024 first rounder, and they actually were pretty much hurting at running back. I was surprised. So they took star dev, 78 overall, Javonte Williams. That is our last little Hail Mary swing for the fences type roster move that we're trying to make to win the Super Bowl here in year 2. I think that's the kind of moves we needed to make. As you look, we're an 88 overall squad, and we go 14-3, which, I mean, I guess, the context of this rebuild and what we're really doing with this team, yeah, it is probably the highest win total we've had in a single season so far here in Madden 22, but it's kind of expected. Our team's absolutely, it's cracked, kid. Our team's cracked, yo. Is that the TikTok lingo? Is that what kids say nowadays? But look at that Trevor Lawrence here, 4,500 yards, 33 touchdowns, 9 picks. Not amazing, but I mean, you look at him right now, 90, superstar. Yeah, we can win with that. We can absolutely win with that. Rushing, we had 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns. What? 13 for Croc? Stop vulturing. Those need to be going to Josh Jacobs. 1,700 yards, 19 touchdowns for Josh Jacobs, and he should have had 13 more. Receiving, no 1,000-yard receiver, no dominant receiver. I don't know why. Tyreek Hill should absolutely... I don't think Josh Jacobs should be kind of on the heels of Tyreek Hill for our leading receiver, but I guess that's how Trevor Lawrence kind of wants to operate this offense. Russell, one of our rookies, led the team, 98 tackles. Happy seeing that. We have 21.5 sacks, Von Miller, 13.5 Chubb, 7.5 Shelby Harris, 4 picks for Ronald Darby, 3 for Spencer. And our 2, I wonder what the dev traits are on those 2 dudes that we got. Yearly award, stuff like that, who gives you shit? It's all about winning the Super Bowl here now today. Well, let's see what we have. We have the first round bye, which is cool. Let's figure out who we're going to be smoking in the first. Oh, it's a revenge game. Try to revenge the Baltimore Ravens here. But I want to see our squad. I want to see those rookies. 2 hidden dev safety rookies. Are they both star? Did we get superstar? Did we get superstar X Factor? What did we draft? Spencer is a star, but Russell, he was the second guy we got at Notre Dame. He is a superstar. So very happy with that. You pair that with Justin Simmons. I don't think there's a whole lot better. Devin White's only a star dev? Maybe that's why it was so easy to trade for. What? What world? I mean, okay, I think he's a tad over. I think he's amazing, but I do think he's a tad overrated by some. He's one of those guys that just lights up the box score for like the casual fan. But I mean, he's a hell of a blitzer, great athlete. Star dev? Really? Okay. Whatever, man. He's still the face of the defense. Played very well. Helped our team to get to 14-3. And now we get to avenge our loss from year 1. Let's go, baby. We're going to be the home team this time. No more home field advantages. Going up against Trevor Lawrence. Look at the luscious locks. Doing the damn thing for the Denver Broncos. He's feeling it at Mile High Stadium. I don't see there's any way we got the missing pieces. The missing link. The puzzle has been solved. And I don't think we have, I think someone like Devin White, right? Lost to the Ravens. So you do the Denver Broncos, you mortgage your future to like single-handedly just spy that dude. Just spy that guy. Don't let him beat us again. I think good things will happen. So we're here 3rd and 5. I was thinking screen pass, but again, it's always good just to kind of get your feet wet with a nice first down conversion of crossers, middle of the field. High percentage completion, which isn't really there. Probably should have go right bumper. Probably need right bumper to come back to the ball, which it is, and Josh Jacobs gets the first down. Incredibly late read. Can you tell it's first thing in the morning here? We're able to go to the red zone and get the tying touchdown. But Baltimore was able to kick a field goal before half. We're in the red zone again, get the touchdown. 4-point lead. But Baltimore is not going away. Very difficult team to obviously their defense is very good. They're not going to give a lot of points. Can we get Tyreek Hill here? I think that's Marlon Humphrey on Tyreek. But Tyreek, you just, got both feet in. No? Didn't get both feet? There's no way. Come on, man. We can't just get smoked by the Ravens. They can't be our kryptonite. Do I need to come in? I'm coming in. All right. 4 down territory. I don't care what the stats say. This is 4 down territory. We're not kicking a field goal. We're not going to overtime. We're going to drop back. B, wide open there. Let's move the sticks. Deebo Samuel. I think you moved the sticks. Don't give me inches. Fuck you. Okay, we'll let them kick the field goal. We're going to overtime. We actually get the stop. All we need is a score here, and we win. And we get the touchdown. We finessed them. 3 touchdowns, 242 yards for Trevor Lawrence, over 100 yards on the ground for Josh Jacobs. Outstanding job. Marlon Humphrey on Tyreek Hill only gave out 2 catches, 15 yards. I mean, just couldn't get really an explosive plays going. You don't always need explosive plays. Sometimes you got to run the ball, play good defense. This is what we did, and we're moving on to the AFC Championship. you know, it was going to come down to it at some point. We're going to have to beat the Chiefs if we want to win a Super Bowl. Let's do it now. Okay. I'm sure the home team, right? So, not like we're going into Arrowhead, and they got all these home field advantages. It's gotta be us. We get in the pocket, we get in the zone, we're going to make life hard. And this is a Chiefs offense that does not have Tyreek Hill. They do have, you know, they still have Mahomes, still have Kelsey, Clyde, Edwards, Elaire. As you can see, like, literally, I'm not even seeing them get the ball on offense. There's just points continually going to the Chiefs scoring here. So, we gave up 30 points in the second. Oh, my God. Okay, 20. I got to try to get a touchdown here on the 10. We have one timeout. Like, it's 31 points in the first half. Oh, that's a draw. Cortland Sutton had 2 chances at it. Okay. See what we got here. Debo. We still got the timeout, man. It doesn't have to be a first down. We really want it to be one. So we can't have it sack. Fuck. Who do they have on the secondary, man? They're just engulfing all of our playmakers. I think there's got to be a quick. It's got to have to be Tyreek. He's the only guy. 5 seconds. What are the odds we get no points? Pretty high. But we got to try to get the touchdown here. We'll stay in the pocket. And I guess 23 is the one guy. Fenton. Must have 95 speed to be able to hang with Tyreek Hill for that long across the middle of the field. Tackle him from behind. Is what it is. I don't give a shit about these focus things. Got to focus on not giving up 31 points in the half with a defense that is absolutely stacked. That's what we need. That's the only pep talk Vic Fangio needs to have with his guys. Hey, 31 points? Too many points. All right. We get the stop. Big end of game drive. 3:27. All right, we quickly punt it. Minute 48, let's go. Minute 48, let's go. Haven't really felt comfortable in this offense anytime we've been on the sticks, to be honest with you, given the amount of talent that we have. But we'll see what we can. Running back. Come on, running back. Go. Just go up the field. Man, there's just nothing there, man. Like we're keep trying to set up for something deep, and you know, hey, face mask, 15 yards, need that. Press Tyreek Hill. Come on, once get open deep. I haven't seen Tyreek. Like that's pretty much what happens, right? Tyreek, if you give him 5 plays, there's gonna be at least one play that he's wide open, hands up, hit me. And right now it's Cortland Sutton that's doing the damn thing. That could have very well been an intercept. We literally just threw the ball there. There was 2 of our players, 1 Chief. Someone was catching it. Luckily, it was us. Let's go, Josh Jacobs. Let's go, Josh Jacobs. Oh, yeah, baby. I don't want to leave too much time on the clock. So that's probably best case scenario. Get them to burn their time. You know, I'm not worried. It's sim, right? Look at that beautiful backdrop. That beautiful skyline. But it's sim, you know? It's going to be one of those deals where they don't need any timeouts. If they're going to go down the field and score a touchdown and win this game, they're going to do it with or without any timeouts. So let's just kind of maybe take our time. Not overly worried about it. Second down here. And I would argue, you know, Josh, for power backs, running backs that are currently in the NFL on the 1-yard line, Josh Jacobs might be up there. Top 5, I would think. We get the touchdown. We have the home field advantage. Can we stop Patrick Mahomes 55 seconds from getting a touchdown? Hey, thanks for watching the video, fellas. If you guys enjoyed this little bit different approach on a rebuild, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. I definitely am into doing more of these. That'll be something different again. You know, one of the things when you are struggling for views on YouTube, you always get to try something else. Try to find your own little niche And while I'm working on the draft classes to get back to the realistic rebuilds, which is really my bread and butter, that just takes so much time to make the draft classes. They are coming. I'm hopefully week or two, somewhere in that range. But I do feel like, hey, this is something different. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you would have done, what would you have done differently? You know, with how I started way back in the beginning of the video, is there different players you would have used for each one of those selections that we did have? But unfortunately, we did everything we possibly could. And our, what are we, 90? What was our defense? 90 overall defense. Gave up 49 points in the playoffs. And that's Madden 22 for you in a nutshell. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video and it is your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up and comments. Help out the video and YouTube algorithm. I'll be replying to some of the comments here today. Hopefully you guys are vibing with this series. And I'll see you guys back here in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.